Someone else? You mean vote incorrectly on purpose?
Roger! Thanks for waiting! Let's go right ahead to the next song!
Isn't that correct? I completely understand your reasoning.
You bastards!
You better do your best.
So please, use me to change.
No! Any choice is to spare.
He sacrificed himself and was forced to participate again.
I will survive!
Here, look at this book. But Kokichi wouldn't do it himself. He used a patsy to be the culprit in this case.
No! That's why I needed to settle it myself. I took the poison arrows and the crossbow.
I'm a longtime fan!
You really are screwed up.
You don't have to look at the hopeless future.
Then the secret of the outside world is the motive, right?
Yes! The place you're actually trapped inside is the Danganronpa world! Where he was killed?
Then, culprit is someone in this room.
Same room, circumstance, and camera. And yet, there is a disparity in brightness.
If we're going to survive, I have to find the truth.
I do not want to hear that!
That's what I thought. In that case, I brought evidence.
Listen up. All you guys are gonna help out too.
It is all right. It is not a bomb.
Still want to accuse him, huh? I told you, I'm Kaito. I was just pretending to be Kokichi is all.
Yeah, she's right.
And while we were all focused on the body, the culprit picked up the sickle.
And what about despair?
Which of us went to the basement?
Let's all stay together.
Yes, you can't open the hatch from the outside. It's impossible to get into the cockpit.
And that's the whole story. Am I wrong, Kirumi Tojo? The ultimate maid? It's extremely likely that the culprit helped set up the magic show.
However, there is no need to fear. In this world, I am only a temporary visitor.
It was aligned perfectly with the Tang's escape hatch.
Anyway, let's continue the discussion. If Mew was killed on the roof of the mansion...
Thanks for bearing with us. So we just have to give our alibis again.
But Himiko, you have to choose, okay?
At the time, the alarm system didn't go off.
Whoa!
No! Go to not kill Mew!
Such despair. But how do I prove my innocence?
You can use any method you like to kill anybody you like, any way you like.
Papa Kuma!
Huh?
Bye-bye.
Oh, no.
Then, may I...
I especially liked how convincingly you wasted everyone's time.
Isn't that where he met up with Mew?
That is true. If I knew for certain, I would have said so sooner.
I plainly saw Kirumi going in and out of the dorms.
Kokichi wasn't just trying to commit a murder that we couldn't figure out.
That reason is despair. Viewers flock to see your despair.
Could it be? Well then, let's begin. The amazing Himiko's magic show.
Those things in hand, they retreated back into the hidden room. Maki must have been panicking, thinking the only antidote was now gone.
Curtains might have been closed, but the window was open. The whole investigation would tear too easy.
I want you to make me your real lover. Suspected? What for?
I reject that hope.
Yeah, no. There's no way someone snuck into the library through the vent.
And when she moved the vent grate aside.
Right? I'm hungry.
It sounded like something heavy fell down and hit the floor really hard.
Even if you won't give up, as long as you don't sacrifice someone
It's all their fault! Bad stuff always happens to kids whose parents don't love them.
Gonta knew it! Cough it up, Kokichi!
No, it's too dangerous to vote before we arrive at a logical decision.
Then let us start by reviewing the incident.
Yeah, that's impossible!
I'm safe.
Ahem!
Me too. Gonta no can believe Tenko commits suicide.
Kaito didn't appear to know anything about the remnants of despair, or Junko Enoshima, but the evidence shows that Kaito must be the one who died.
No. Gonta no can let you leave. Sorry, but is for your own good.
Let's go.
I see. Then there's no doubt the culprit made use of the camera's intervals.
It'll be bad news if he sees you here. He's got the exosols with him.
This is when Shuichi and I met up with Kaito and Tenko, and then rushed in.
Only lets non-human objects go through it.
Oh,
I am certain he was wearing the handcuffs at the time.
For sure.
What? Who are these people?
Good job.
Finally, you said something. This is how a debate should be.
You know about the locks because you've been inside one of the cockpits.
I am the ultimate team manager, Nekomaru Nidai!
What is it, my four dark devas of destruction?
Monokuma hasn't said a word about that. It's possible that Kokichi is just lying to us.
If she was killed then, the cloth over the cage would have been pierced.
Yeah, because like the inner tube, it's evidence the culprit couldn't dispose of.
So the culprit handcuffed Ryoma and drowned him in his lab's sink.
She was making him look the most suspicious. But her plan didn't go smoothly.
It's easy to make. Just cook fried chicken and eggs with rice. Top it with kimchi.
The outline of his fingers matches how he was holding it in the picture.
No. Such silly talk.
What? Her logic is impossible to follow. Much like the real Junko Inoshima's.
Why didn't anyone realize this yet? That's strange.
Very nice to see you again.
Electrohammers weren't an option.
A delusion completely off the mark. To make you think that I died.
The mastermind of this killing game. And the culprit who killed Rantaro.
But in the virtual world, perhaps not.
This helped a lot, Kibo. Without you.
Because you are the person who has forgiven me.
Gonta was above stage when piranhas fall.
There'd still be traces of evidence left behind.
No reason, really. That's just my twisted personality.
Now then, let's begin with a basic explanation of the class trial.
I believe the weapon was the crossbow found in the bathroom.
It might have been a long time coming, but I'm going to at least say it properly.
Miko? Looks like it's decided.
What a pain. Kaede, just confess already.
See? Gonta tell you he not culprit.
I'm positive that when Rantaro was killed, the culprit was in the hidden room.
So long. Farewell.
Kyo, you killed Tenko, didn't you? Just give up and admit it already.
That's it. I'm sure of it. We must focus not on the locked room, but on who entered Angie's lab.
Well,
But that's strange, isn't it? Why would the victim take the murder weapon? Huh?
But it's not just normal cosplay, because I can perfectly replicate the character.
Kokichi's account is inconsistent too?
It was an odd setup after all.
You can't lose!
Mm-hmm. 'Cause Atua is always watching me.
The sliding lock was pretty loose. A little push could move it.
The government is instructing citizens to remain calm and evacuate to their nearest shelter.
I'll think of a more exciting game for next time. So make sure you excite me too.
If we don't do well here, we're all gonna get blown up together.
Makoto.
Damn it.
Please answer us, Kirumi. Shuichi is doing this for your sake.
But the loading point was actually at the edges.
5 minutes.
Not person. Robot? Like Kibo?
The map loading point was where the virtual world looped.
Just kidding.
Why beat around the bush like that? Huh?
But...
At the start of the class trial, I remember you saying the handrail was made of bricks.
To hell with this game of suspicion crap! I will never be okay with it!
Yeah, what's wrong? Mystery? What kind of mystery?
In short, the shot that Kaede used didn't hit Rantaro.
You all got so depressed. You couldn't even focus on the killing game.
It was on this Gopher Project participant list. She has a twin sister.
You got this! After all, you are my sidekick.
Listen. The body could not have been thrown into the piranha tank to begin with.
Well, can't be helped. That's just what a detective does.
No way!
We kept a lookout for the others and waited for the security sensor to go off.
Could it have been the culprit?